Eugenio Suarez, or Gino Suarez, hit 4 home runs this weekend. Let's take a look, see, shall we, Brig?
Oh, not just this weekend, in one
So,
game.
you're right, in one game against the Braves, okay? So, there's a couple things I'm going to talk about here. As you notice this video, one of them is the roof was open. Doesn't happen often in Arizona, but it was open. And,
It didn't
yeah.
hurt.
He, you what?
It did not hurt.
It didn't. So that's one of the things that's funny. Okay, so real quick about this. I don't want to take away from this because I love Gino. Well, first off, so there's that last one right there. That's the game
That's my
tire,
that's
bottom
my
of the
favorite
ninth.
one.
And then they ended up losing 8-7 in extras. Okay, Brig. I too was at a baseball game on was this Saturday night. Okay, this happened Saturday night. I was also at a baseball game Saturday night. I was not at this game, but I was at a baseball game in the Phoenix metro area. Okay,
Oh,
so we've heard pitchers talk about how the ball flies different when the roof is open. Absolutely, makes sense. Of course it does, right? So there's that. But also the game that I was at the Arizona State baseball game.
ah,
So I was in the elements and got to see what it was like for myself. Where we were sitting, we didn't feel much wind. However, we left the game and you walk along a concourse, like there's like a sky bridge that goes over the street to the parking lot across the street from the stadium. As we were up high on that sky bridge, the wind was absolutely howling.
hmm.
Absolutely howling. It was so windy. And I was like, okay. In the first 2 innings of that game, Brig, Arizona State hit 8 home runs. Two in the
What?
first, six in the second.
What?
One dude hit two. By the way, look out for Isaiah Jackson coming out of Arizona State this year in the draft. He's built different, and he is a monster. He is going to be something. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with. He's a good player. Um,
That's awesome.
so he led off the inning with a home run, and then later that inning they had the bases loaded, and looked like they were trying to pitch around him. I was like, yeah, I wouldn't throw a ball anywhere near the zone to this dude. Look how big he is. And
Yeah.
then full count, he launched a rocket over the right field fence. So I'm not taking away from Gino Suarez here, but I'm saying because nobody else hit 4 home runs in this game, right?
Correct. Yeah, that's right.
But what I'm saying was conditions may or may not have been perfect.
They probably were perfect.
So,
That's what it takes
but
to
good
hit
for him
four
though.
home runs in a single
It
outing.
does.
Conditions
It
have to
does.
kind of
You're
be
right.
perfect.
Yeah, it does, and it's funny too because like, well, nobody else hit 4 home runs in the game. It's like no, but this
Yeah.
guy seemed to hit it just right, right? So
Yeah.
good for him. I love Gino. I could not have been happier. We were sitting at that game. I got a notification that said that he hit four, and my son's friend who was with us is a big D-backs fan. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die if they're losing. He's like, oh, there's no way they're losing. They gotta be killing them. And we checked the score at the top of the 10th, and they're already down 8-7. Like, oh no. So
It's
the
crazy.
last player to do this, the last player to hit 4 home runs, was JD Martinez when he was with the Diamondbacks. It was in a 13-0 win over the LA Dodgers on September 4th, 2017. Now, over the last 40 years, there have been a handful of these because Gino is the 19th player ever to hit 4 home runs in a game. There have been, what's that, eight? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Eight guys over the last 40 years hit 4 home runs in a game. And
Nine
actually,
now.
nine
Right.
now that you have Gino.
He's the
You're
ninth
exactly
in the
right.
last 40 years. Yeah.
Yeah. So the others, you have JD Martinez, like I talked about, Scooter Gennett on June 6th, 2017, Josh Hamilton, May 8th, 2012, Carlos Delgado, September 25th, 2003, Sean Green with the Dodgers on May 23rd, 2002. And you know what's funny is like anytime we talk about somebody hitting a bunch of home runs in a game or having like with Otani with the greatest game ever last year, everybody's
Yeah.
like, "Well, Sean Green." Yeah, I know Sean Green. Okay, that's fine.
It's not the same.
There was
We're
also
not comparing those two.
Mike. Yes, Mike Cameron, May 2nd, 2002. Mark Whitten with the Cards in September 7th, 1993, and then Bob Horner, July 6th, 1986. Now, somebody got into the comments on YouTube today and was talking about how the Diamondbacks lost. It's like, has anybody who's done this, has their team ever lost? Just so happens the Braves lost to the Expos on that day, 1986, 11-8. The only other losing effort in that group.
In that 40-year period, This is now
That's
2 times
crazy.
in the last 40 years. We've had 9 four-homer games, and only 2 of them have been the team has lost. But 2 of them have lost. You hit 4 home runs in a game and lose. Oh,
so that
terrible.
Mike Cameron one, I love that because I remember so much about that game. It was a Thursday night game. And first off, Mike Cameron and Brett Boone went back-to-back twice in the first inning.
Whoa.
Not just in the game, but in the first inning, they went back-to-back twice. And I remember being like, this is the best game ever! And just so excited. They're in Chicago. So, of course, again, conditions were probably perfect. I bet the wind was blowing out. Mike Cameron went, what was it? He went 4 for 5 with 4 home runs. He was hit by a pitch. That 5th one, though, Brig, was in the 9th inning. I will never forget this. He hit a deep line drive to right field. I was like, oh my gosh, that's going to be number 5. He's going to be the first ever to hit number 5. And it was caught on the warning track.
Oh, all the way to the track.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
It was unbelievable. But also, like, amazing that he even had a chance to get that close in a blowout. So,
yeah.
It was awesome. Super cool.
Because that was a 15-4 win for the Mariners that day. It was a
15-4. Yeah. Well, the game was over in the first inning. They scored like 8 runs, I think, in the first. So this is the thing that's interesting about this, though, Brig, is that like it happened twice in 2017, happened twice in 2002, and then again in 2003. It's almost like they come in bunches. Do you think we'll see another one this year?
Well, that's what I was wondering, too. And if that's the case, who is going to do it? Odds are it will be in a location where conditions are able to be perfect, like Chicago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the Cubs are on a tear right now, and the Cubs have outscored every other opponent by degrees at this point so far this season. I think if we are going to do it, or if we're going to see it, it's going to be in Chicago, and it will probably be with the Cubs.
I'm gonna call it even further, Brig. Kyle Tucker's gonna do it.
Ooh, baby, yeah, I could see that.
Let's go with it. Let's just for fun. Let's say sometime in July. It happens late July. Kyle Tucker's gonna hit 4 home runs this year.
Wow. Okay.
Just for fun. If it doesn't happen
before the break, are you saying before the break?
Boom. After the break, late July.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, late. Yeah, that makes sense. My brain did a thing.
Bookmark it. I'm not going to give a day, but late July, it's going to happen. It's going to be amazing because, of course, it'll be Kyle Tucker. But anyway, awesome on Gino. Too bad the D-backs couldn't finish the job and win the game, but very fun, very cool.